Hello, Lock Hill Lions. This is Coach R here. We're here for another activity. Hopefully you guys liked the last time. So just real quick, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now, hopefully some of you already warmed up, but if not, make sure that you do let's do some hip turns real quick. Try to warm up, not take too long. We're gonna move around. We're gonna use our arms today, so let's try to get some arm circles in. You go forward, make sure you're going forward. Let's go back. Let's do some little ones. Now we're gonna use bigger ones. Some bigger ones. Okay. Go to the back. All right. We should be pretty warm now. Okay. So today what we're gonna be working on is our catching and tossing. Now you're probably wondering, well, what am I gonna use? Now usually, if you would be here at school, we would have a beanbag that we would get to use. But since some of you might be home, here we have another idea. Now here with me, I have two socks. Yes, they're clean, they're not dirty, so make sure you try to find a clean pair of socks. Now, you're probably wondering how I got it into a little ball, so I'm going to show you real quick. So what you want to do is, you want to get your two pair of socks, you want to put them together, and then you want to roll them up. Start rolling them up, okay? Once you get all the way to the end, now, don't be afraid to ask your parents for help if it gets a little bit tough. You can do that. So once you roll them all the way up, you're gonna grab the sock where it opens. You see where it opens? And then you're just gonna cover the entire of both of the socks that are rolled up. So cover them up. And then here you go. You got a nice little ball that you can use at home, all right? So you're gonna go ahead and use that. If you need to pause the video to finish that, go ahead and do that. So you can pause it and we'll wait for you. All right, so if you have this already, or even if you have a paper at home, you want to make this little ball, you can do that. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just start feeling your object, whatever that is. Start feeling with your hands. Make sure you get a really good feel to what it is. That way, when we start catching and tossing, your hand is used to it, and that we can do a good job with it. Okay, so we're going to start off first using both hands. So what I want you to do, have your object inside your hands, just like me, right here. Make sure that your thumbs are pointing out. That way you have a big little base, all right? So you're gonna have your socks there. All I want you to do is toss it up, catch it, all right? Just one time. Let's do it again. Toss it up, and you catch it. Good job. Keep tossing it. Good job. There you go. Let's do it one more time. Okay, let's just try it one more. There you go. Okay, so that was a good job. That was tossing with both hands. Now we're going to try with one hand. So you can keep your other hand in front of you just to make sure that if you're going to drop it, that can help you. But right now, let's try one hand. So you're going to have one hand. Make sure your thumb is out. You're going to toss it up and catch it. All right, you see this might be a little bit harder. Catch it. You don't have to go too high. Just make sure that you're catching it. That's all we're worried about right now. Just catch it. Tossing it up. Now, you can see when I catch it, I put my hand all around it. That way it doesn't fall out. Okay, so toss it, catch. All right, now switch hands. Now use your other hand. Toss it up and catch it. Toss it up and catch it. Remember, so you guys keep tossing and catching. I'm watching you now. And remember, don't throw it as high as you can. All we're worried about is catching it with your hand. So make sure you're staying in your spot. Don't be running around. If you're falling, that means you probably need to toss it a little bit lower. So keep tossing it. All right, one more. There you go. Now you stop. Okay, so now this time what I want you to do is you're going to use both hands, but one at a time. So you're going to start on either your right or your left. For me, I'm starting on my right hand. You're going to toss it up and catch it. All right? Toss it up and catch it. Toss it up and catch it. Now, if you see, my eyes are on my object the entire time. I never look away. I look at the object. I do that way I know where it is at all times. I need to follow it, I need to track it. Okay, I track the object and I catch it. Okay, alright, so you guys keep going. Try to see how many you can do. What if you can catch it 10 times without dropping it? Keep doing that. Now, whether that is that you drop it or not, let me know how many times you caught in a row. I can probably go for a long time, but for the video, I'll let you guys do that for us, all right? So let me know, send a little submission, let me know how many times you caught it, okay? All right, now this time we're gonna get a little bit harder, okay? So this time what I want you to do is, you're gonna toss your object up, but I want you to clap and then catch it. All right, you're probably wondering, oh, how am I gonna do that? So, all right, let me show you. I get my base ready, I have my sock, I throw it up, I clap, and I catch it. Did y'all see that? All right, let me try it again. Throw it up, clap, and catch it. Okay, let's see one more time. Throw it up, clap, and catch it. Now I'm gonna let you guys do that, but remember, make sure that you stay in your base. Don't throw it too high, just nice and low. If you're falling to the side, that means you're not doing a good job of staying in your spot, so make sure you stay on there. So I'm gonna try it again with you guys, all right? Keep going. Oh, that was really close. Clap, good job. Again. All right, you guys keep doing that. Now, while you're doing that, finishing up, this time, we're gonna try something a little bit harder, or it might not be harder, but for me it is. This time, you're gonna toss it up. You're gonna touch your ears with both hands and then catch it. All right, it's getting a little bit tougher, but let's see. You're gonna toss it up, touch your ears, and catch it. All right, do you guys see that? Let's try it again. Throw it up, touch your ears, and catch it. Let's see. Ooh, did you guys see that? Well, now, if you really want to make it super difficult, let's put both of them together. So now, not only are we going to touch our ears, but we're also going to clap. This one might be really hard. I haven't tried it, so let's see how it goes. You're going to toss it up, touch your ears, and clap. Oh, that was really fast. Let's try it again. Throw it up, touch your ears, and clap. Now, if you can't do this, it's okay. This is a really hard way to do it, but we just keep practicing. Try as hard as you can. I'm going to try it one more time. Touch your ears and clap. All right, good job. Now, that is it today for our activity. Like I said, if you want to, while you're at home, record yourself tossing and catching. Let me know how many times you caught it. Comment on our assignment. That way we know how many you did. Also, let us know if you had fun. If you want to see more videos like this, we can always do that. Also, I hope you guys are having a good time at home. Make sure that you're always drinking some water. You're always staying healthy by drinking a lot of water. Make sure that you're eating enough, because that's really important. We also want you to be physical like us, tossing and catching, but you also